Hi guys, it's me, Trucky Baby, slash Ms. Man Marie, or I guess AKA, I don't know, whatever. Anyway, I'm here. I'm going to do a face, because I have to shoot some content today, which if you want to know more about that, you can follow me on Instagram. You'll inevitably find something talking about what I do. Anyway, so some of this is stuff that I've been using for a while that I like. Some of it is stuff that I'm trying out right now that I've been trying for a few days. Nothing is like brand new, just started using it. Just whatever, there's no first impressions here. But, so I'm gonna go ahead and start off with my face, and what I'm using right now is a combination of two primers, which NYX, man, I love NYX. So I have the Hydratouch Oil Primer. So I'm going to do that first. And I'm going to put that in the places where I'm dry. So another primer that I'm using right now is NYX's Pore Filler. I have mixed feelings about it already. I've only been trying this for a couple of days. But I mean, check out this consistency. Like when I was reading reviews, one of them I read said, it's like silly string, and it was a negative review. But then I saw a bunch of other reviews that were like, oh, it's so good, it works like professional, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. I'm still kind of undecided on it. But I'm just kind of putting that in the places where I'd like to blur some stuff. I haven't really found it to be like hella effective, but at the same time it's really hard to judge that because the pores around my nose are insane. They're insane. So maybe it is helping and I'm just expecting perfection and it's not gonna happen. Next thing I've been trying out that I'm actually like super into is the Flower Beauty Light Illusion foundation. Oh my god, like I'm into this. And it's so funny because it smells like some kind of paint to me, but in like a really good way. Like, I don't know how to explain that. Another thing I'm doing right now is I'm kind of trying out some different types of sponges. I've been using the Real Techniques like face sponge for a long time, but the other day I went to Ulta and I got this whole like pack. So I'm trying out this guy lately. I really like it. I like that it has like a handle basically. Anyway, so we're just gonna grab up some of that and bounce it around. I have not tried this foundation with a brush yet, which the only reason is because I am lazy and I have not washed my brushes in a minute, like particularly those like, you know, the face brushes. I just haven't. So I'm just using it with this. Something I have heard about this foundation from other reviews is that it does have fuller coverage with a brush. Also, sponge obviously does eat up a fair amount of product, so you have that for sure. A little bit goes a fair amount of way, you know. I'm not gonna say like a long way because that obviously entirely depends on the coverage you're looking for. I just like to blend down onto my neck. And having like being bald is super weird because this is always going to be more pale than my face, and there is only so much that I can do. Now on like completely skin bald days, I've definitely taken foundation all the way back over my head, and it's weird. It's very uncanny valley, like your whole head shouldn't be the same color. I don't know why. Anyway, I'm using the same concealer I've been using for a minute, the NYX HD Studio Photogenic. I love this stuff, and I am CW01. I'll just take some of that, put it right there, because I got circles, honey. And I will say right now, I like this concealer a lot and I've been using it for a long time, but it does not cover blemishes. I'm just gonna say that. Like, I don't know, maybe for some people it does, but I always find that if I'm having like a really rough skin day, this doesn't cut it to cover up all my situations. I do have Tarte Shape Tape on the way because I got an email from Ulta today being like, oh my god, Tarte Shape Tape is half off right now. And I was like, shit, I gotta get it. I've waited so long to get it. Because I am not made of money. I like dream about makeup for long periods of time before I actually like pull the trigger. Okay, so now we're going to move on to setting powder. And I've been using Coty Airspun. I heard Tati talk about this forever and I was always like, man, I want to know. And then I went to Ulta because I didn't know, like I thought Ulta carried it. It does not. Save you some time right there. Ulta does not carry this. And if I had, looked online before I went, I would have known that. Whatever. And then the next day I went to Walgreens for some other stuff and I was like, I'm just gonna look through the makeup because I can't help myself. And I saw it and I was like, and this is after I already got a different setting powder because I was like settling. I was like, I need setting powder right now. I'm just gonna get something else. And then I found it. So I'm gonna take the complexion sponge and I'm just gonna pick up some of this and bake. Something I need to start doing is baking with a dry sponge. Just because I want to know if it's any better, because like I've been baking with a wet, like a damp sponge this whole time, and I do like that it kind of makes stuff a little less dry. I like that, but I don't know. I like this powder a lot, okay? I do, but I don't feel like it completely takes away the tackiness of my foundation. And like lately, like I go in phases with this, but lately I really am trying to completely escape the tackiness of my foundation. But I also don't want like a super drying foundation. You see where I'm at here? Like, doesn't feel super tacky, so that's great. That's what I want. I want specific places to not feel tacky because I know I'm gonna smudge them and mess them up when I go to do other stuff with my face because they lean against my face. I'm going to go in with the NYX Matte Brown Bronzer in Light. Check it. I'm gonna take a big brush. I don't know what the name of this brush is. Oh my god, dude. I got this brush from Coastal Scents like 10 years ago. Like 10 years ago. And I mean, granted, it is not in perfect condition. It has lost some children. But honestly, like, it's fine, right? Like, I mean, at this point, I've kind of decided that brushes, like, keep them clean and take care of them. I honestly don't know how often you need to replace your brushes. I feel like your brushes have to be really bad if you like need to replace them super often. So anyway, what I'm doing with this, I'm kind of not really contouring. I'm just kind of like putting it around the perimeter and in some places where I would contour. So anyway, just kind of blendy. Yeah, but check this, like how far do I really want to go with blending into my head? I kind of put some around here. So check this. Velcro head attracts brush hairs. There is not much to be done except go in and pick the, like, it sticks. Like, are you kidding? Like, I hate it. There's a few of them right here. Oh my god. Something else I like to do I'm gonna take this kind of flat brush from my feet, and I'm gonna put that right there. Just give me a little extra. Put it right here. Now normally I do my eyebrows while my everything is baking. Totally did not do that today, so we're gonna just see how that goes. Okay, so I am gonna go ahead and do my brows right now. I'm still kind of playing around with the NYX eyebrow powder pencil. It's okay, you know, it's okay. I've also been kind of conflicted lately on what kind of brow I want. I don't know. But anyway, I brush them up. I go in with the pencil, kind of give myself like an outline here. Try to make that a little more smooth. Places where I know it's kind of thin, like right there, I want that line to connect. After I do that, I kind of brush up for a bit. And like, see, here's where I get conflicted, because I'm like, that's a strong ass brow. And I'm like, do I want like a strong ass brow? I mean, my God, it's nothing compared to the brows I was doing last year. Holy crap. But like, it's a relatively natural looking brow. I didn't really go outside of where the line is. Okay, so then I'm gonna take my NYX Control Freak Eyebrow Gel, which I'm kind of into this. This is another thing that I've just kind of been trying out. I'm not gonna lie too, I really like that the bottle is not clear, because I keep doing that and I'm like, oh my God, I get to see how gross it becomes. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and do the other brow and I'll be right back. Okay, so I did my other brow, I wiped off my bake. Now I'm going to go in with a blush, and I kind of found this in kind of a shop my stash situation, because I just recently, the other day, just went through all of my makeup. Wet n Wild ColorIcon blusher. What color are you? Berry Shimmer. Let me just open this a little bit easier. It's kind of like, it's definitely like a warm tone, and I'm going to use this blush brush from Coastal Scents. Now this stuff is insane. Like, just check this. Look at that. It's so hard to not use too much of this stuff. And I know the other day I used a little too much, so I have to kind of do that today too. Look at that, that's insane. Like, I like a good pigmented blush, you know, like, but I just need blush to meet me halfway, right? Like, I can't stand a blush that doesn't show up and that I have to just like keep playing with to get it to show up, you know, I can't stand that. But this is insane. I'm going to take this, still has a little residual Airspun on it. I'm just gonna try and soften that a little bit. I got Naked Heat last year, so I got another year out of this guy. I'm just obsessed, right? Like, I'm just obsessed. So I'm going to go in with my Morphe blender, which needs to be cleaned very badly, but there doesn't appear to be any transfer. I need to do that like today. Oh shit. I totally almost skipped my eye primer. Oh my God. Oh my God. So I'm using the NYX eyeshadow base in white. I realized that I had totally accidentally picked up the shimmery one. I'm using this little sponge to put it on. Look how freaking white. Like, damn. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with Soft, and I'm just gonna put that as my transition shade. You know, something that drives me kind of insane about using an eye primer and not setting it, because sometimes I set it, but sometimes I find that I really just have better results with my eyeshadow if I don't. And I really hate how difficult it is to sometimes like really blend a powder over a cream. Like I have better luck with, you know, tons of powder, which like on my face, you know, but I can't do that on my eye. But it always ends up like bad before it gets good, right? It's gonna be harder over here because what the hell? I always have one eye, right? That's just like not cooperative. Always. Like it's fine. Pretty sure I went in with He Devil next, because I was kind of doing a warm thing. Just get a little bit of that. And yeah, I'm using the same brush, you know, it's like, am I supposed to do this? Man, I don't know. Just blends so nice. Like Urban Decay, like shut up. I've always found Urban Decay to have a great deal of fallout, you know? I don't really think this palette is bad for that though. I still have my original Naked. I don't use it anymore, but I can't bring myself to throw it away. If you guys could just see the packaging though, oh my god, it is destroyed. I don't even know what happened. Like, it is destroyed. Okay, so I'm gonna go into Fuego, which is super rich burgundy, kind of maroonish color. I'm just gonna kind of put that on the outside there. Okay, just darken it up. The mirror I'm using is so far away, I really should be like chill, like use the mirror that's close. Okay. Putting chaser on the lid. I'm using a flat brush from fucking Coastal Scents. I'm gonna put that just right, just on there. I'm gonna go in with my same blender, kind of blend around that, try to make it a part of the look. I'm going to take Ounce and put that on the brow bone with this, you know, flat synthetic Coastal Scents brush, just because I can get a decently exact line with that. Just right up there. Of course, now I'm like looking at my brows and I'm being like, they could be better. So I'll probably go in and mess with them. But not this brow. This brow's like, honey, I'm working. Take some of it in the tear duct. I'm going to go in with the complexion brush again, and I'm just gonna clean up that edge just a little, right? Just a little, because I always take it too far. I mean, honey, don't we all? I'm going to take some of Sauced, put it down below. I'm using this Morphe pencil brush. Okay, I'm going to take some of Fuego, my darkest color. I'm going to put that on the very outside and try to kind of connect. Now, next thing I'm going to do is liner. I'm using the NYX Matte Liquid Liner in Girl Black Noir. Okay, I'm not doing a wing. I'm just gonna just line that shit. What do we think? Yeah, actually, yeah. That looks okay. Okay, so I have liner done on both eyes. The next thing I want to do is set the face. I like to set the face before I do mascara, when I remember. because I can't stand getting my mascara wet when it's still wet already and then like transfer. I can't stand it. So anyway, I'm using the NYXDewy Finish. I'm going to be in the market for a new setting spray soon, so leave your suggestions below. Girl. I fan it a little bit. I go in with my sponge, press. So I have the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighting Powder in Blossom Glow. Here, let me make this easier. Look at that, right? It's gorgeous. I don't know where the hell, this is an Ulta brush. I think I got this in a set of some kind. I'm so bad. Like ages ago too. It's kind of paddle-like, right? I don't know. I like it for highlighter. So I'm just gonna dig into that and just kind of set it in the places where I want to glow, which you know is hard because I want to glow everywhere. And it's okay, right? Like, it's not blowing me away, but it's okay. There we go. There's a little bit, honey. Oh yes. Okay, kind of go up here, kind of go right here. End of the nose. Oh yes. Center of the nose. I love Cupid's Bow Highlight. It is one of my favorite. Look at that, girl. A little on that chin, just for good measure. Just kind of poke, poke, poke. Next thing is curling lashes and mascara. Take my eyelash curler. Where did I get this? Sally Hansen. Oh my god. It needs cleaned really bad. I'm not going to show it to you up close. Oh my god. I'm just gonna curl these suckers. I'm going to double up my mascara today. I have the Total Temptation by Maybelline in, bitch, I know you're just black, but like, are you seriously, like, are you not gonna tell me? Doesn't have the color on there. That's what I'm gonna go in with first. Just gonna kind of wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Now I am really big on overdoing it with mascara, right? Are we all? I think that's fine for a first coat. We're not done yet. Okay, I'm gonna go in for a second coat. I should leave this sit for a second. While I'm leaving that sit, I'm going to go ahead and do my lips. I have the NYX Suede matte lip liner in, what color are you? Soft Spoken. Oh my god. Oh my god, honey. Girl, I need a sharpening. I don't know where my preferred sharpener is. I'm kind of salty. That's fine. That's like my catchphrase, right? It's fine. Okay. The only place I ever overline, there's two places, right? Like, I do the Cupid's bow the way it is. But I always kind of overline on the side. It definitely makes my lips fuller, but I'm not going over like a raised part, you know what I'm saying? Like if I went over my Cupid's bow, it'd be super obvious, right? Because it's like a raised area already. And then I overline a little here. I go from my piercing and then just follow the lip line, but I go all the way down to the piercing because like the lip ends right above that, but my lower lip is thick enough that you really cannot tell. You look relatively even to me. Okay, so I've been using the NYX Slip Tease lip lacquer in Rosy Outlook. Okay, so I'm obsessed with this color, right? But this formula is insane. It's like, oh, it smells minty. Look at that. Like, and this applicator is kind of weird, right? Like, this applicator makes it really difficult to make a perfect line, which is the only reason that I'm using lip liner with it. Must be so careful. This product never claimed to be matte. It does not dry down. Yeah, the first time I put this on was like right after I got it because I was really excited. Because I do that, right? Like I buy a thing and I'm like, I'm putting this on right now. And I put it on in my car with no lip liner and oh my god, mistake. And now that I'm done with that, I'm going to go in, wait. You got to do that. Will end up on your teeth, honey. I'm going to go in with the Covergirl Total Tease. Also don't know what color this is. It's black. It's whatever seemed to be the blackest black to me, right? Like that's... Okay, so this brush, WTF, right? I hate it. Like, I suppose it could be really good for like detailing. I'm not really big on that though. Like, ugh, I got this and very shortly after I kind of stopped using it. I used it like a couple of times. I have regrets. My lashes are a little spidery. What did I do? It spooks me because I will stab myself in the eye. Like as it is, I have to keep this turned away from me because when I start twisting it, I will shove it straight into my eye. And you would think, right, like, this is the time to use that little dude. Yeah, sometimes. When I feel like risking poking myself in the eye. Okay, so that's it for the face. I'm a huge fan of this foundation, but I do believe I need to try it with a brush, see if I can get some more coverage. Like this side, it's great, right? Like this is the good side, but it's also the side that I don't have a lot of breakouts or anything going on. This is the side where I've got some weird kind of just blemishes and also texture, which, you know, is what I'm trying pore filler for, but I don't really feel like, you see that texture? I need something better. So recommend some stuff to me. I don't think that NYX's Pore Filler is doing it. So I definitely need to try something else. I'm still obsessed with this foundation, but I think I need to try it with a brush. And I cannot wait for my Shape Tape to arrive. Cannot wait, because I already know that's like extra, extra, extra coverage. Anyway, that is the look. I will list everything in the description box. Feel free to like and comment and whatever else, share, I don't care, subscribe, turn on the bell. Whatever you want to do, follow me on all of my social medias, and I will see y'all next time. Bye.